Hello, happy May 16th to all of you. Hello friends, I cannot believe it is already the 16th of May. I hope you all are having a fabulous weekend. Oops, sorry, something weird came up and then, okay. Okay, but I'm here. I was like, what the heck? So I just had my computer off and I turned my computer back on, so like a automated thing came up, but I turned it off. So I am happy to be here with you. I hope you all are having a great weekend. I am here for my free Sunday night animal communication readings. So I'm just going to check my phone, I know all the comments come here, but I always like to see who is listening live. And on my phone, it tells me if sometimes who's listening. So anyway, happy Sunday. Glad to be here with you all. And I hope you guys all have been enjoying your weekend. I have had a really cool weekend. So I did some, hi Patty, happy Sunday to you too. Oh my goodness, good to see you. So I'm so excited. I did some learning this weekend through the fabulous Northwest School of Animal Massage, who is, hi Rebecca, is definitely my go-to school that I always recommend to people that are wanting to like pursue animal massage and learn about it. All their courses and their instructors and their founder is incredible. Hi Jennifer, happy Sunday to you too. So this weekend, so what I did yesterday, I should have brought some in here with me to show you. I did yesterday. Hi Riaz, good to see you. What I did yesterday is a kinesiology taping class. So it's like the tape that, hi Brandy, good to see you. The tape that a lot of physical therapy people use to help with, like, you know, it's like, oh gosh, it's an analgesic. So it helps with pain. It can help with muscles and joints. It can help with fascia tissue, everything like that. Kinesiology tape is amazing. For animals, it can help with like mobility issues, all really cool things like that. So I'm excited to like delve into that more. I have some case studies to do for that. So I'm super excited because I think it is so cool. I love the kinesiology tape. I had it on my shoulder when I had a shoulder injury, and it helps so much. So I'm excited to apply it with the animals too, because it's amazing. So Jennifer says, I've had that done to my knee. It was great to keep the swelling down. Yeah, it does. It works great for swelling too. It's so, and hi Jamie, it's so amazing for that. So I'm so excited to get going with that. I bought some tape yesterday, so I'm super excited. And what's really cool is, so there was a kinesiology book for canines that came with the course. And what's really cool is there's a part in there where it talks about different colors, because there's different colors of the tape. So the different colors of the tape, like the energy of that, can help with different things. And me, I'm fascinated by that because I went through Dougal Fraser's color coaching program. And so I love using work with colors with the animals that I work with, because a lot of times maybe changing the color of their harness or their collar or their bedding or anything like that can make a huge impact and a difference. So it was really cool to see that. So I kind of glanced over that chapter when I got home last night, and it's so cool. I got different colors of tape. I got some black tape. I got some yellow, some green, some red, and some blue. So I'm super excited. So yeah, I want to go get some more. I've seen some orange tape that they have, and then pink, and then there's like a lighter blue color and purple. So eventually I will probably invest in some of those other colors. So I'm super excited. It's going to be fun. So hi, Lori. Good to see you and Bodie. Oh, you and Bodie. I love it. So yeah, so there we go. So it's cool. So I'm excited for that. So any of you, here that want to know more about that, let me know. The Northwest School of Animal Massage is definitely like the go-to place, in my opinion, for animal massage training. So there we go. So Jennifer has a question here. So thanks for getting the ball rolling, my friend here. It says, and I'm sending so much love. So I know you had sent me that picture earlier. So I think that picture you sent me was of Lou. I'm pretty sure that that was the picture you had sent me earlier today. So you said, here we go. Is the pain too much for Lou? What does he want his mom to know? Is he ready to journey over? So like, I think what you're talking about, journey over to the other side. So yeah, she sent me a picture of Lou earlier. Beautiful, beautiful baby. So I feel like it's interesting. So when I tune into Lou's energy, I right away want to touch my stomach, and I want to like press on my stomach. It's like kind of like there's tightness. Like when I get up, it's almost like I want to get up, but it's like I can't get up. There's some mobility issues. I don't know. Like I feel like what I'm being shown by Lou is there's something that's grown. There's something that's grown and gotten bigger, and that is like impeding things with me right now, is what Lou's showing me. That's like impeding things, and that has like expanded, so it's making it hard for my body to move, for me to get up, for me to move, for me to just be. And I feel hot too, because I want to go like this too. I feel like I just can't get hot. Like I'm hot, I'm cold, I'm hot, I'm cold. I can't get comfortable. Like I can't get comfortable. I'm not comfortable. I still feel like Lou and Jennifer says yes, yeah. So he's showing me he's not comfortable, and it's like I feel like it's I see this like big bubble, and I see it's like just expanding and expanding, and it's only going to be able to expand so much before it like pops, is what Lou is showing me. So when I ask Lou if he's ready to journey over to the other side, he says that he sends his mom and his person and his people so much love and so much love. He's like, love, 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 like so much love. He just surrounds them with like hearts, like little heart kisses coming from him. And he says yes. He's having me write out a yes, that it's like coming to the point where it's his body is just not present there. His body is not present, and it's time for like that next journey. Like he's showing me like time to jump onto like the next cloud and the next plane of existence, is what he's showing me. And he shows me that he really wants to be like cemented with his people during that time. He's showing me he wants to be like outside or close to the outside. If they have like a sliding door, like a glass door or something like that, but close to the outside, like by this kind of like deck, like this concrete deck or something that he always likes to lay on, like close to the outside that he likes to be on. So if it can't be outside, close to that outside. And I'm sending Lou and his people and you all so much love. I know that's such a hard thing. That's one of the hardest things of pet ownership, right? Is that they just don't live as long as us, and it makes it hard, to make those decisions. That's never an easy decision to make. So I'm sending them so much love, and any support they need, definitely have them reach out to me. And I'm sending you so much love and them so much love. And Jennifer says, oh my God, so yes, so spot on. Thank you, my friend. You're so welcome, and so much love too. Just so much love, so much love. So send in so much love, because I know that's not an easy thing. So yeah, so much love. So yes, and Rebecca is sending prayers and love too, because I saw her send the prayer signal. So Thank you, all of you, for all the love and the support that you share. For everybody that listens to me, that means so much. And I think that's such a beautiful thing when we can hold space and hold that love for others. I think that is such a beautiful gift and something that's so important and so amazing. So yes, love, 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 love. It's all about that love. So there is that. And see here, and then I have a question here from Patty here. I was like, let me just make sure I don't miss any of the questions here. Patty says, Dutton and I spent a few hours together today. Wonder if he can share anything in particular he enjoyed about that time. He says like he enjoyed he yes, and I agree, Patty. Patty says he's lucky to have a caring owner. I agree, and I believe you're talking about Lou. I agree too. That's so important. And Dutton's lucky to have you too. So let's see here. So what he's showing me is there's a time, like the time today, that he really enjoyed is he's showing me like you standing next to him, and he's showing me that you're standing next to him like on his left side, and you're just kind of like standing there with him and being with his presence and like sending him love and giving him love, that you're when you're standing on his left side today. And then just kind of like the walk and the smells and like this like tall grass that he's showing me, and just that you allowed him like to take the time to like soak in all that was surrounding him, that like that he had that time to soak in all the beauty and the wonder that was around him. And then that time where he was just that he was just like right there with you, like when you were standing there right with him. He's like standing there right there, just that presence. He says that like just there's so much openness between him and you, and he's so grateful for that, and he treasures that presence, and he's glad to have you there with him, and that time that you spend with him, and that treasure. So there you go. So yeah, and he's like, more of that. He's like, I love your patience with me. Your patience is so important, and I love that. I love that so much. So there's that. And then too, I see a couple other questions too. I'm sure a lot of you know that listen, this is just like kind of like the quick, like little kind of in and out readings. If anybody is ever interested in like a more in-depth reading, more one-on-one, more dialogue back and forth, I do longer sessions as well. If you're interested in that, feel free to send me a message, and I can get you my scheduling link for that. And hi, Sahara, good to see you here. Let's see here. All right, so let's see here. And then I have a question from Sahara here and Reyes. And then Jennifer says, oh my goodness. So I rescued a pooch off a busy road today. He ran right to me, makes the heart full. He was reunited with his family. Oh my goodness. That is such a great story that you were able to reunite him with his people. And it definitely, when you have like that calm presence, and you could call that energy of that pooch to you. It's like that pooch knew the right person to go to. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness that you were there at that time, and you were able to have them have the reunion between them. Oh my goodness, between the family and that pooch. I love to hear stories like that, because that's so beautiful, because it's like, it's so important. It's like if you see a cat or a dog that looks like they need help like that, please help them, and please, keep your energy calm, when you do that. That definitely really helps, and send them love and all that. That really, it just helps so much. So that's awesome, Jennifer. I love that you did that. So let's see here. So Sahara has a question here. Does my boy Kitty Maverick in spirit have a message for me? Thank you so much. Yeah, of course, you're welcome, Sahara. I love to tune into all these messages. So the thing that I picked up on right away is I see like bubbles, like I see bubbles. So like blowing bubbles, you know how kids blow bubbles and still adults do too. Like I actually want to go buy some bubbles and blow some bubbles. I think it's a fun thing to do. So I see bubbles is what I see, like blowing bubbles, like I'm blowing bubbles, but then I also see like a bubble bath, but not like you know, not like your average bubble bath, like hi Dodie, good to see you, but like a bubble bath that is full of bubbles, like the just like it's like bubbles like this much, like hopefully you can see my hands here, like this much bubbles, just like over filled with bubbles in this bathtub. And it's like the water is like not as much as the bubbles, there's just like all these bubbles and like this relaxation. I feel like Maverick is sending you relaxation. And then the other bubbles that Maverick is sending you, it's like joy. It's like be that joy and remember that joy. And I actually just now looked up a minute ago to this honey citrine spear that I got a few months back. And it's like I was directed to look at that. It's like look for those like little globes of love, those like it's like little like circles. So if you like look up to the sky and you see a little circle, or you see like kind of this energy of like this little like round thing just comes right in front of your face, like this round ball of energy, just know that that is your Maverick kitty. And maybe go and get some bubbles, or if you see somebody doing some bubbles, no, that's a sign. Or maybe get like a nice bubble bath. Man, those are just like, now like Maverick is making me want to take a bubble bath, right? Those are so so amazing. I haven't had a nice bubble bath in so long, so maybe I'll have to do that soon too. Usually I use Epsom salts, but bubble baths are always good too. So there's that. Like he sends you joy and love. He sends you joy and love. So that's what your Maverick says. Send you here. And then Patty says, perfect. I was on his left side the entire time. I practiced sending him pure love. It was amazing. The breeze kept coming up and it felt like it was a message. He put his nostril on my shoulder and held it there for minutes. His breath was so warm. We had a moment for sure. I wept. It was beautiful. This horse is so deep. Oh my gosh, Patty, that is like, I just get like tingles all over my whole body, like when I tune into that. That is like, that's so beautiful. It's just that pure presence of that moment. And that would make like a really cool like blog or a really cool post. Like that's so beautiful. Like I feel like Dutton is like writes or something like that, because that's a really beautiful, like profound message. That is so just so incredibly beautiful. I really love that. That is just like, wow. That's just like, wow. It just touches you right here. That is, that's so beautiful. So thank you for sharing that. I love hearing all the beautiful messages like that. That is amazing. So, and hi, Julie. Good to see you too. Good to see you. Julie. And then Patty says it was crazy. He licked and chewed and yawned like 10 times. That's amazing, because when they yawn, that's like that form of release too. And so is licking like that too. So that's really, gosh, that's so beautiful. You guys have such a deep connection and are such a blessing in each other's life. Like that is just, I love that so much. That's so, it's amazing. So it's so great. So let's see here. And let's see here. I have a question from Ray is here, and then I'll go to Dodie and then Julie, just so you guys know. And just the order that I see things might be different than what you're seeing. It depends on where you're listening, because I streamed to 3 places. So all the comments come in at one time here. And then I have a question here from Brandy in a second too, I see. So Reyes says, we have other dogs, Milky, Chubby, and Whitey. We adopted Whitey when he was like 9 months old. He seems very sad. He is now turning 5 years old. Then Milky and Chubby always fight. So we need to separate them from each other. Is there something bothering Whitey or Chubby? Was Chubby jealous of Milky? And then I thought I saw like another part of your question here. let's see here. My Milky is also like that to Chubby too. So let's see here. So what I pick up on from that is that it's that Chubby is the common denominator to that it's the energy that Chubby sends out. So that's what is affecting the dynamic of that whole pack. So if you could just imagine like the color orange around them to bring balance, right? To bring balance, and maybe set something that's like green, like in the middle of the room that they always are in, something like kind of like a forest green, because that's the color of communication, and that'll help to direct that like clear communication. So that's what's bothering them. And like the thing that's bothering Whitey is like why is Chubby always like feel like in the competition energy with me? So the more you can kind of maybe try to kind of just imagine that there's neutral between them, I feel like that will help too, and give Chubby like some more time with like doing something active. I don't know if it's like, you know, playing ball or something like that, so Chubby can kind of like get some of that extra energy out. So hopefully that helps. And let's see here. And Sahara says in regards to her what I had just picked up on from her kitty Maverick in spirit, she says, OMG, OMG. Yes, Bubbles is one of his signs for me. Oh my gosh. You are totally spot on. The stories I could tell you about the Bubbles from Maverick. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. That makes my heart so happy to be able to tune into that for you and give you those messages. And it's so cool that you know the signs that come from your Maverick, right? Because they all have those signs and those symbols that they send us. It's just whether we're tuned into them or not, or we're honed into them, right? Because they have all those messages that they send us. It's so powerful. Like my Luna always sends me Heartland Express trucks, and it has like a little red heart on the side. And then also she sends me things with bees. So this weekend when I happened to be on Vashon Island for my class on Saturday, there was a consignment store called Luna Bella's, and then there was a cafe called Cafe Luna. So of course I had to go there, and I got a lavender hot chocolate and a really cool chocolate chip cookie. But what was really cool is on the cup it says Cafe Luna, and it has like a little half moon, and it has a little bee on it, and that's what the bag had on it too. So it was really cool to see that sign. You just made me think of that. So it's like always pay attention to those signs. And I used to call her Luna Bee. So there you go. So it's like sometimes that bee comes. It's really cool. So Rhea says, well, thank you. Chubby is always sleeping and doesn't want to play around. When other puppies go near her, she growls. She does not want to be touched by other dogs or puppies. So I'm showing like to do that play, like if you could get, you know, Chubby kind of awake to kind of like engage more, that'll help like bring that light to Chubby of like, hey, like I remember and I know that this can be fun, and I know this can be fun if you engage Chubby with that is what I'm picking up on, and kind of have like that time for Chubby too, and then maybe engage the other dogs would play, and then like Chubby has that little bit of break. Maybe try both of those things and see if that would help. You have such a cool little crew there, Reyes. So let's see here. I'm just gonna jump back up to the questions here. So let's see here. So thank you for your patience here. All right, and then I have a question here from Dodie. It says, can you tune into Kismet and find out why he is constantly attacking Amelia? It's really starting to tick me off. So the thing that I pick up on, and hi Trisha, good to see you. The thing that I pick up on from Kismet is picking up on the energy that it is starting to tick you off. So that's because animals, you know, pick up on all that energy that we send out. So those pictures and everything that we see, they pick up on that, and they amplify that, and they really are really honed into that really strongly. So that's what I pick up on, is he like feels like it's a challenge with you. So that's why Kismet is doing that. And if they're and Kismet is like upset about something that you were doing more with him that you haven't been doing as much lately. So he says, hey, what about what's ticking me off? So that's what I pick up on from Kismet here. And then let's see here. And then I have Julie's question. And then Brandy, I'm going to get to your question too, my friend here. So thanks for bearing with me here. Julie says, hello, just joined. Our little dog, Rayla, was just diagnosed with Cushing's. Anything to do for her to feel more at ease? Oh, Julie, I had such a hard, that can be a hard diagnosis, but I know with Cushing's, there's a lot of things that could help that. I know there's definitely medications, and of course I'm not a vet, so I'm gonna be like, oh, hey, do this and do this, but I would check with your vet and see what kind of like maybe natural supplements can help, because I feel like that could be really good. And check about diet too, because sometimes making diet changes with Cushing's disease, that can kind of help to kind of like not like completely reverse the results, but it can help to kind of like maintain things. Oh, you just went to a new vet. Okay, good. Yeah. So that can help to maintain things. I feel like that's going to be key, is there's like a supplement and a diet thing that can help. And then to have different places for her, for Rayla, yes, let's see here. I want to go back up here to the questions here. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm missing to help Rayla, because I feel like Rayla too, like I feel like really hot all of a sudden. So if there's like different choices in like some places for Rayla to lay, like if there's a cooling mat that you can get for her, but then also like a thing where she can go and lay on top where it will be warm for her too, but she doesn't want like the covers on her, because she's like, oh, I'm hot, like my energy feels really, really hot. So that's what I feel like with Rayla. And then also too, maybe try some like massage or acupressure with her. That could help. And you said you've been trying some CBD oil, but I almost want to see if the new med helps first. That's what I get, is like try the new med and then maybe like back off the CBD a little bit to kind of see what the new med can help with, like how the new med is going to help her first. And I feel like I snap my fingers like this. I feel like you caught it just in time, where it's going to be really manageable. So just keep her comfortable and have those like good places where she can lay and be. And she's like fresh air too. She like has me go like this, like lift up the window where she can have like some like fresh air, like to breathe the fresh air, or have like a fan, because she's like, I'm really, really hot. Like my energy feels really, really hot. So that's what I pick up on. And sending you lots of love with your Rayla here. And then I have Brandy's question here. Yes, a fan and cool mat. Yes, thank you, Patty. Yes, a fan and cool mat. Yes, that's exactly what I'm seeing, because she showed me like a fleecy thing, just like, oh, it gets too hot sometimes. So yeah, so like a fan and cool mat. That's what I was trying to come up with. And Julie says, thank you so much. You're so welcome. So yeah, it's like, what was I trying to come up with? That's what it is. The not just a cooling mat, but like a fan and cool mat. Yes. So there's that. And let's see here, and I'm going to jump to Brandy's questions, and then, yeah, keep me posted, Julie, sending so much love. And then here's Brandy's question, and I hope you're still here, Brandy. Brandy says, I have 3 German Shepherds in physical and 1 in spirit. My oldest here, Duke, is approaching the time I make the decision to transition. His DM and pain are somewhat controlled. However, I'm increasingly aware of growing suffering around not being part of the pack, walks playing outside continuously. Would love to know how he feels in his body. Okay, good. Brandy, you're still here. I'm so good. Glad you're still here. So I was like, this is a super, super important question. So I'm so glad that you're here. He says that he feels like how he showed me in his presence. And hi, Sharon. He's showing me that he's just like standing there. He says, I feel like very like he showed me, he says he feels like very like statuesque. He feels like kind of like he's here, but he's like not here. He like kind of has me sway back and forth. He's almost like, oh, like he's like, he says like his he shows me his he shows me his energy is like kind of like go like in and out, like it's kind of like twitching in and out is what he's showing me. He's like it's twitching in and out, in and out, in and out. And then he's showing me like the tufts of fur on his, now sometimes sides can get mixed up, but he's showing me like his back left hip, like there's like a tuft of fur like around that area, like his left hip like really bothers him, and like his hind end, he's having trouble with that. And he says like my front end isn't as strong as it used to be either. He's like, he says I'm not as comfortable and not as present in my body, and I feel just kind of like I'm here, but like I'm not here all the time. He showed me he's like not, he's like going like this with his eyes and his presence. He's like this. He's like I'm not fully present all the time. I'm not fully present. And he wants you to bring out some he's showing me like a crystal, like I feel like it's clear quartz, but it's not clear quartz. It seems like clear quartz. It's like that color. It's like, I don't know if it's like a selenite or like a clear quartz. He says to bring like one of your crystals around. It's kind of like kind of an iridescent crystal. It's like a big iridescent crystal. He says, bring the crystal around me. Bring the crystal around me. I want the crystal, and keep tuning into my energy and with my presence, and you'll know, because you just know, because we're so tuned in right here that like he says you'll feel it right in here. It'll come from here, and then you'll feel it right here in your like in your chest here and in your heart. It'll just be like right here, and you'll feel it because you have such a connection with him, and he's like your little guide dog. He should be like a little cane, like he's like your guiding force and your support for so much is what he's showing me. He's like, I'm your guiding support and your guiding force, and I always will be. And just keep tuning in, and you will know, and you will know, and you will know. So and that's what you'll know. And any support you need, Brandy, my friend, definitely please feel free to reach out to me. And I'm sending you and your pack and your family so much love, because I know it's harder when they get older like that. It's so hard. So anything else that comes up, definitely please feel free to reach out to me. So there is that. So yeah, that's all. Sending you so much love too. And he wants to, he's showing me like you spending more time with him, like outside, like you sitting or laying out there kind of like by your cool area that you have out there, and you're just out there with him, and being outside there with him. And he wants to kind of like, sometimes if he doesn't want to be outside, he wants to like be able to look outside too. He says he has that like strong connection to the earth. He has that strong connection to the earth. So yeah, so I'm sending you so much love, my friend, and here for any support you need, my friend. And hi, Lisa, good to see you, friend. And so let's see here. And then Patty says, I also had a cooling bandana too for Woody. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that they make cooling bandanas too. That's super cool to know. So that's really good to know. So I'm just going to see if any other questions come up. And if anybody has, I see another comment coming through. So let's see here. Brandy says, I can see that lots of problems with his back end. I do use crystals on him. So great to hear he likes them. Thank you, friend. Yes, in and out. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so much So much love, friend, so much love. And yeah, he loves those crystals. Like he showed me that one, like, and all those, like the iridescent one and some of the other ones with some colors, like a blue, like kind of like a turquoisey blue. He's actually wanting me to show you this piece of like aragonite that I have. I don't know if you can see it well, but like he's wanting me to show you this heart aragonite that I have. So I don't know if you have a stone that has like something like this, but I was just guided to show you that. So there is that. And then also too, just like holding your hands just like on his back hips like that can really help too. That can really help just to send him that energy that will really help. So there is that. So much love, my friend. Let's see here. And then Julie says, this is so great. Thanks for doing this. Oh, nice, Crystal. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And you're welcome. I love doing this. This is like one of the highlights of my week is coming in on here on Sundays and doing this because I love just connecting with you all. And I love to be able to share my insight and, you know, my animal communication ability, because I love people to have a little taste of it and then they can see what it's like, and then they can see if they're interested in, you know, having a longer session so they know kind of how it works and what it's all about. So so that's why I really love doing this. And hi, Michelle. And let's see here. And I see something from Lisa, and then Reyes wrote something here. Reyes says, they're all crazy. Do you hear jump out of dogs? That's funny. Do you remember Blue, our deceased pet? Yes, I remember Blue. Last week you tuned into him, and we think that he really is back with us now through our new adopted puppy, Sky. I just got chills as you said that. Let's see. However, this new puppy is too hyper and always chewing things around our sofa, our chair, wallpapers, and everything he can think of. At night, he doesn't sleep. I'll show you pics later, and you'll see her eye bags. Is she really our Blue? If yes, can you kind of ask her what her favorite thing is? And then, oh, and Brandy says, I have Blue and aragonite. I'll use it. Yes, awesome. I kind of figured you would. I was like, if anybody's going to have Blue aragonite, Brandy is going to have Blue aragonite. So yes, that's awesome. Yeah, because I feel like that will really, really help him, and he'll really like it. And I feel like your other dogs are gonna be like, ooh, what's that? We wanna check that out. So so there is that. So let's see here. So Brea, so what I pick up on from that is like to give different types of chew toys. So yeah, I feel like that energy is like really connected with Blue. Like there's a piece of Blue with that energy. So what I'm seeing is like different chew toys, like different textures of things, like little things that like is like a little teething thing, and it has like these little kind of bristles, but they're like little soft bristles, and like lots of like different, you know, and then like soft teething things, and like, you know, hard rubber toys, and like softer ones, and then like stuffed toys, and different textures of toys, and to mix them up, that will really help to like mix the toys up. So one thing that can be really cool is you can make like Christmas for your pets sometimes, not even at Christmas time. So what I do sometimes is I rotate my dog's toys out. So sometimes I might have one like in like have one like in a cupboard or in a drawer, or you know, one that might have got like rolled under the couch that I was like, oh, where did that toy where did that toy go? Where did that toy go? And then I find it, and then it's just like Christmas for my dogs. They get so excited when I bring those toys out again. So sometimes that can help, is to kind of like mix up the toys and switch them out. That can be a really cool thing to do. So I feel like that would help. And then just different consistency of different stuff with the toys, and like really, you know, getting that energy out with her, like will really really help too, like in tug of war. Like, yes, I love tug of war. So doing tug of war is what I pick up on, will really help too. So there is that. And let's see here. And hi, Darlene and Sharon. And let's see here. I have a question from Lisa here. I am moving because I have rats in my house. Can you kindly tell them they are not welcome? Oh my goodness, Lisa, that's not a fun thing. I love all animals, but it's like, okay, rats, go outside. So what I see is like you just keep, and I'm going to send this picture to them too as I close my eyes here for a second, is just keep seeing them like leave where they came in. There's like, I see there's like 4 to 6 of them is what they're showing me. I see like 4 to 6 of them, and they're showing me like show them in a line like 3 and 3 or 2 and 2 on each side of like going out the way that they came in, and show them that there's a place that they can like nest outside that's like better, like, hey, stay out here, it's safer, there's like more food supply, there's better stuff for you, it's like, you know, more like cool stuff. So keep seeing that for them, and I'm showing them that too, like, okay, like go here, go here, go here, go here, that will be a lot better too. So, and I'm sending that and sending them that energy too, to be like, hey, go, 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 go. So, so there is that. And then let's see here. And hi, Denise, good to see you. And then Rhea says, yes, I brought her a teether. We do tug of war, but using gloves. Oh, cool. Yeah, tug of war. See, like, yeah, do more of that. And that will really help. I feel like that will be a really good thing. And then Patty is talking about, she had a dog, Woody, that had Cushing's. We treated as natural as I could. He was 15. The traditional meds are hard on them. Yeah, they can be. Yeah. So see kind of, you know, what other alternatives your vet has. So that could be really good. And let's see here. And then see here, I see some other questions. So thanks for being so patient here. I appreciate you guys. And Darlene says, good evening. Wonder if Millie has something to say about her back leg or hip. We just went to go for a walk and she started limping and immediately took us back home. So what she's showing me is it's like she pulled like one of like her hamstring muscles. I feel like that she pulled her okay, like getting my anatomy head on. There's something about her semi-tendinosus muscle, like, so she's showing me like kind of like on the the middle top part of her hip is the area that she's showing me. So she's showing it's like she pulled something. It's like I tweaked something and I pulled something, is what she's showing me. She's like, I tweaked something and I pulled something. So send her some like energy there and maybe do some like light little touch around that area. I feel like that will really help. And then you know, if there's something that you could help to give her to help with some inflammation and give her some good rest, I feel like that will really help her. And yeah. And so sending lots of good healing vibes to sweet Millie Moo. So let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Sharon says, hi, Shauna. I'm wondering if you can tune into my cat, Frankie, to see if he is feeling okay. He was hiding this morning downstairs under the covers of the bed in the spare room. Very uncharacteristic of him. Yeah. And that's what he's showing me. He says, like, it's almost like he kind of, you know, how like, some days you just don't, you feel like you're just like, oh, I just feel like a little off. It's like I have a little bug. I feel under the weather and I just got to get some rest, and I really need some rest, and some rest will really help me and really help me to feel better. That's what I feel like from Frankie, is like he was just kind of having a hot day, like just kind of like a not so hot day. Like I was feeling kind of like, oh, like under the weather. And then I feel itchy too. I kind of want to like itch myself too. So like look and see like if there's like if he got maybe like I don't know if it's like, I don't feel like it was like a little bite, but like maybe like a little scratch or something, because I want to like scratch and itch my chest. So it's something that just kind of irritated him, and just keep an eye on him and make sure that like he's eating and drinking, because he says, I'm just feeling kind of like tired today. I'm just feeling kind of tired. I feel kind of tired, and I just kind of feel like oh, so just make sure, see how he's feeling like in the next couple of days. And if you see him not feeling better, I definitely would check with your with a vet and see about getting him in, and just for like a regular appointment, maybe do some like blood work and do like a check on him too, because he's showing me he's itchy. Now I want to itch like by my stomach, by my right side, by my abdomen. So he just feels itchy. So I don't know if he like got rubbed up against something that made him like kind of itchy, because he's like, I'm like, for some reason I'm seeing like Camadryl lotion, or oh gosh, I forget what you call that. It was like this pink lotion I remember as a kid when you got like kind of like an itch. So it's like he's showing me like an itchiness. He's like an itchiness. So hopefully that helps. I'm not sure what that is. It might be maybe like just like a seasonal allergy kind of thing or something, but he's showing me like an itchiness, because now I'm like itching my back too. So I'm like, I feel itchy. So I just feel itch. Yes, calamine lotion. Thank you, Denise and Jennifer. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because when I tune into him, I just want some calamine lotion. So just kind of look him over with that, because there's something with that. So and Sharon says, thank you so much, Shauna. You're so welcome. Yeah, so definitely check into that and keep me posted, friend. And I'm here for any support you need. So I'm sending much love and healing vibes to sweet Frankie here. And then Patty says, Shauna, do the pets send their messages in threes to get it across to us? Yeah, you know what? Like sometimes they can. If there's like a message that we're not tuning into and we're not really honed into, they can definitely send it to us in threes to get it across to us. Like absolutely, I believe that that's 100%. We can all have those different signs and symbols and the ways that they communicate. So sometimes we might get it in threes, sometimes we might get it in twos or fours or one. It just kind of depends on how it works for us, but I definitely believe that that is could be really true. Absolutely, 100%. So let's see here. And Denise says, hi, Shauna. My cat threw up clear liquid with some foam today. He did it again a week ago. Normally doesn't throw up. Any clues? So any clues to why he is throwing up? So let me tune in. He's like having me shut my eyes. It's like he's showing me like a different, for some reason I see like a can of food that has like some like ocean fish or something. It's like the way that he's like ate the ocean fish or is eating the ocean fish, like something like that. It's like kind of just like upset him. He's not really giving me a lot of clue into it. It's just like something with like something that's like the top part of the food, like the top layer of some food, like kind of like around the edges of this can I'm seeing that you gave him. He's like, oh, like that wasn't as good as usual, or it was like too I should have ate it sooner than I did, and that kind of like upset me a little bit. That's what I'm picking up on. He's not showing me much with that. He's like, Mom, he's like, you're tuned into what's bothering me, and it's kind of like sometimes it's a reflection of like what something I'm trying to bring to your attention to, of like that maybe you weren't feeling as well too, and I don't want you to not feel as well. Something like that is what he's showing me. He's like, I'm being a little elusive about it. I'm being a little like elusive and evasive about it is what I'm picking up on here. And let's see here. Oh, and Julie says I hope the meds help Rayla too, and that it helps with her anxiety and her thirst and her need to pee like crazy. Oh yeah, because that's so hard. Sending so much love to you guys, Julie and Rayla, and any help you guys need, definitely please let me know, because I know that's such a hard thing. So hopefully that helps. Oh, okay. And then Denise says, I did scrape the corners of the can last night. Yeah. So something about like the corners of the can. That's what he's showing me. So something with that. He's like, see, my mom knows, like she knows. So yeah, it's something with that. So there you go. So thank you for that confirmation. I always love it when you guys give that confirmation, because that really helps. So it's really good to see that, because then it helps other people to see like, hey, cool, confirmation going on, yay. So let's see. Reyes says thank you, and then by the way, Shauna, Blue bit me last year. Will you be able to ask him why he did bite me in the cheeks? That was unintentional, I believe. That's what I feel like too. It was like unintentional. Like I thought like you were trying to play. Were you trying to play? Were you not trying to play? Like it was like an unintentional, like I got like too excited and a little bit overzealous, and that's what happened. And I was too excited and I was too overzealous is what I pick up on. Like excitement, overzealous, excitement, overzealous is what I picked up on. So yeah. So, and Denise says thank you. Thanks, Shauna. You're welcome. You're welcome. Like I love like, you know, all these questions and being able to tune into them for you. Like I really love it. I love coming on every Sunday. And remember, I do the longer sessions, and then feel free to share with people about this, or share this video, or let people know that I do this every Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And then also too, I have a question for you guys. Let's see here. Something I've been kind of thinking about. I've kind of been thinking about maybe creating some sort of like membership where I do like a maybe to do like a monthly kind of group reading, or if it was maybe like a group reading and maybe like 10 people where everybody gets you know, a little kind of tune in thing. So I was just kind of like playing with some things like that. So I would love to know like anything that you guys kind of, you know, would be interested in. Like, so feel free to send me a message or put in the comments, because I'm just kind of, I want to be more of service. So so let's see here. Do more for all of you beautiful people. And Sharon says, you are amazing. Thank you, Sharon, friend. Oh my goodness, thank you. And Julie says, oh, if you have time, 10 years ago, I had a dog, Bodie, that bit about 6 people. I returned him to the adoption place. Is he okay? I got Rayla after that. So you know what's really interesting is, so like what I feel with that is like I get an energy like this. Like it was the swap that helped you to get Rayla. He was there like to orchestrate Rayla, because if you wouldn't have brought him back at that time, you wouldn't have got Rayla. It was like it's like you wouldn't have got Rayla. Like it was like a swap. It was like they crossed paths to kind of like to tumble Rayla into your life, that Rayla was meant to be with you. And he says that yes, he is okay, because like that's what he planned, and that was his plan, is like him and Rayla, for you to have Rayla in your life. That it wasn't like that you guys weren't meshing like in the way that you and Rayla do. It was like that is that orchestration is that orchestration. So there's that. So yes. And Julie says, oh, that's sweet. Yeah, it's so sweet. Like, cause your Rayla is like your little star. I want to like draw like all these little stars. It's like, I'm like just moving my fingers like this, but I feel like little stars. Like I'm your little sea star. I'm your little star is what I see from Rayla, is like, I'm your little star. Like I'm your little star. And just like much love, because yeah, you're Rayla, just like your little sunbeam star is what I pick up on. So so let's see here. Let's see. All right, so let's see here. All right, so I'm just scrolling through the question here. Patty says, thanks, Shauna. I wonder if Denton would like a particular crystal. I know nothing about them. So I see like kind of like a ruby red crystal, like a ruby like a ruby red crystal, and I can't think of the name, kind of like a red pink crystal. So if you come across like a reddish pink crystal, like something that's like a really like clear color that's like a pinkish red, or like kind of like a turquoisey blue, and I can't think of a name of one right now. I feel like it starts with like a C or something, and it's like a pink or red crystal. So if the one comes to me, I will let you know. And just if you're out and you see one, you just be like, oh, okay, that's it. I get it. Okay. So there is that. So let's see here. And Rhea says, yes, for membership. Is that a Facebook? No, I would do it like separate from Facebook. Just do like a little like monthly oh, carnelian is red. Yeah, so maybe like carnelian had like, yeah, carnelian would probably be like a really good one. And then I'm seeing like kind of like a stone that makes me think of like a ruby too, like a ruby, but it's not a ruby. But like carnelian, I feel like would be definitely a good one too. So thank you, Sharon. Thank you. I love that. So and then let's see here. And let's see here. Jennifer says, who comes to mind? Lucy, Libby, Wrigley, or Luna? Oh my gosh, I say like all of the above. They're doing like a big heart, and they're like, all of us, like all of us. They're having me do that. They're like, all of us come to mind. 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 So there's that. And then Patty says, cool. And then Julie says, that is beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome, Julie. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. And then Sharon says, I would be interested in anything you can develop to support my animals and improve my communication and understanding of them. Cool. Thank you. I love that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm, working. I'm like, gosh, there's so much stuff I want to do to create for you all. And I was thinking if I could do something like that, that would be, sorry, my hair is driving me crazy there. If I could do something like that, I thought that would be really cool, something. So I figure it's always good to ask you to get feedback to see like what you would be interested in. So then my brain could get to work on seeing what I could create for you all. So there is that. And Rhea says, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Like, I just appreciate all of you so much. And then I really just love coming on every Sunday night to do these little free readings. It just means so much. I have so much fun to do it. And I love connecting with you all. So anyway, I'm going to see if any other questions come through. And then just remember, feel free to share this with your friends. And I do this every Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So let's see here. Oh, and then Reyes says he was sleepy at the time. I was trying to check his stomach, so maybe he got annoyed. Yeah, that's what I feel like. He's like, oh, wait. He's like, no. I thought this was going to be fun, but it wasn't fun. He woke me up. So yeah. So yes, yes, Reyes. And then Patty says, where are your pups? My pups are actually in their in my room in their kennels right now because they were like acting crazy before I came on, and I figured it'd be such a distraction to have them like running around like a crazy little wild banshees. So I put them in their I put them in their kennels. So that's where they are. You're like, where are they? My cat Mojo is out here somewhere, but usually if the dogs are in the kennel, he will go and lay on the bed because he likes to be, around the dogs, which is great. So it's really nice. So Jennifer says, thank you, Shauna. I know Lou's mom will appreciate what you shared. Poor Lou, he can't poop either. Oh, that's so hard. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sending so much love to them, and you're most welcome. You are so welcome. And Patty says, I just realized something was missing. I know, right? It's like their presence. It's like, where are they? I love that you noticed that. And then Jennifer, Julie says, how many animals do you have? And Jennifer says, I know, she has 3. And yes, that is what I have. I have my my dog Kulip, my dog Nugget, and then I have my cat Mojo. So if I could have more, I would. Eventually, I will. Eventually, I'd like to have a rescue horse, like a retired horse, one that just wants to kind of live out their life and just have a good place to live. So one day. And then Julie says only 3, laugh out loud. Right, exactly, only 3. Like if I could have more, I totally would. And one day I will. I'm going to create that for myself. Like it is happening. It is in that now. Like I'm just going to see that, and there you go. So I love that. So and then Reyes says when her dog bit her, yeah, we saw he was sorry for what he did, and you saw, yeah, because he didn't mean to. It was just like he got excited in that moment. It was like, so that's so there you go. Yeah. And Julie says for sure, exactly, yeah, because you just put it out there with what you want to create. And I'm like, I know, like one day I'll have more animals, and it's going to be great. And there you go. It's like, and so it is. So I'm going to have one day I'm going to have a Great Pyrenees dog or a Marima. I think that's how you say it, a Marima. They kind of look like a Great Pyrenees, a guardian kind of dog. I love those. That's how I feel my Luna is going to come back to me, is going to be a dog like that. That's what I keep seeing. So, and then Patty says, let's create a farm for Shauna. She deserves it. Yes, I love it. Yay. Woohoo. That would be amazing. I would love that. So I would love that so much, because that's my dream, is when I get a house, I do want to have like a little, like at least maybe like 2 to 5 acres, at least like no less than like an acre, because I want to just be able to have like just in the country and that piece of that. Here I am, like I grew up in the city, from Long Beach, California, and to me, there's nothing more that I would, that I would love. So yeah, there you go. So it'll happen. And then Sharon says, hold the vision for your horse and Luna reincarnated. Yes, I'm holding that vision, and I know that it'll happen. It's really funny. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but in the other room, one of my dogs just sneezed, and it sounded like kind of like a horse sneeze, like a horse energy. So it's like they were confirming, yes, that's going to happen, and it will happen soon. There you go, Reyes. I love that. And Julie says, are you in Long Beach? I'm in LA. So yeah, so you know what? I grew up in Long Beach, California. So, and right now I live in Vancouver, Washington. So yeah, so just over the bridge from Portland. So about 20 minutes from Portland and about 3 hours to Seattle. So yeah, I haven't been down to Southern California in a long time, but maybe one day I'll go on it. There's some people I'd like to go down there to visit, so hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. I know, right? Wow, Julie, I agree. It's like, yeah, so small world. So it's a small world. LA and Long Beach, it's a cool place down there. And then for seniors hospice dog goes, yes, oh my gosh, that would be amazing, Jennifer. And then you grew up in Ventura, so Jennifer grew up in Ventura. That's so cool. And then Patty was in Thousand Oaks. Oh, you were in Thousand Oaks. Cool. Look at that. All of us Cali people. And then my dad's in Westlake. Jennifer says, cool. Look at that. What a small world it is. We're all connected, right? There's so much connection, and we're connected. And then Julie says, I may be going to Portland in September. Oh my gosh. Let me know if you come to Portland in September, Julie. I would love to actually meet you in person. That would be so fun. That'd be really cool. So let me know, because I would love that. Maybe we can get a whole group of people together and meet up. That would be really cool. Some of us were there in that group we were in recently. That would be so cool. So yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, it would be super fun. I agree. It would be fun. Yeah. There's so many fun things to do in Portland, and even in Vancouver, Washington, where I'm at too, there's a lot of fun, cool things to do. And we're close to the coast and the beach, which is amazing. So yeah, so it's really cool. So I love it. Oh my goodness. You guys are so funny with all your comments. You guys are amazing. So I love being here with you all, and thank you for brightening up my Sunday evening, like as always, because there's nothing that brightens my Sunday like coming on here with you all. I love it so much. And then feel free to share about, you know, my work I do if you know somebody that would be interested. I know a lot of you already do, and I really appreciate that so much, because referrals mean so much. Referrals are what it's all about, so they're so important. So I really appreciate that so much. It means so much to me. So thank you so much. And I think I'm going to, and thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much, and you're so welcome. Thank you for all the thank yous and the hearts and all the awesome comments. I just love you guys all so much. So I will be back next Sunday, and you are definitely most welcome. This is like my pleasure. All thank you all. You guys are all like most welcome. Thank you so much for all the love. I appreciate it so much, and I love you guys too. Thank you. And I will be back next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And thank you again so much for tuning in. And I hope you all have a great rest of your week. And I will look forward to seeing you next Sunday. Bye for now. Much love. Love you guys. Bye.